All right, so learning objective 16 is to define the term significant figure and explain how it relates to uncertainty. So significant figure, aka SF. So if you ever see SF on your test, you know that means sig fig or significant figure. So the other thing that I abbreviate this to is sig fig. A sig fig is a measured number, so it's a measurement, and it is a non-placeholder digit. So 1 through 9 would all be considered non-placeholders. The only number that is considered a placeholder is a number being a place is 0. So 0 is the only one that can be considered a placeholder. So if I look at these three numbers, I've got a lot of zeros in here. Now circle the zeros that are placeholders. So this guy right here, these three guys, these are placeholders, and these three guys are placeholders. So now you kind of have to go back to that whole tick mark thing, because we want to look at these numbers a little bit more. Okay, so if I look at this last digit that I wrote right here, that would be considered my guesstimate. And then this digit right here, because again, this is the last digit that I wrote, would also be considered my guess. Now, if I put this number into scientific notation, I would have put the 1.01, and these zeros would drop off. So these guys are not my actual guesstimated digits. The actual guesstimated digit for this number is right here. So this is my guess. So again, this is also telling me, my tick marks are here and here for this number. My tick marks are here and here for this number. And my tick marks are here, here, and here for this number. So again, these are kind of showing that place. So let's look at the lowest tick mark number. So if I put a box around the lowest tick mark, my lowest tick mark for this guy would be right here, but I would also have a tick mark there. And my lowest tick mark for this guy would be right here, and for this guy would be right here. So then, again, what this is showing me is the precision of the instrument. So this guy is really, really precise. And then this guy is very unprecise, I should say. I am precise when compared to the other numbers. Again, even this guesstimated digit is a sig fig. So the guesstimated digit is a sig fig. It is the last sig fig in a number. Okay, so guesstimated digit is the last sig fig in a number. Really, really important. Guesstimated digit is the last sig fig in the number. Okay, so if that makes no sense to you, there is a quick way to determine the number of significant figures, which would be, in my opinion, is a lot easier to remember. So all you have to do is remember the question. So what we ask is the decimal point absent, and this is going to stand for Atlantic. We'll make that, or present. And this guy's going to stand for Pacific. So what you do is you pretend that the number itself represents the United States. So if I'm looking at this number and I want to figure out how many sig figs, how many sig figs, I'm going to say the decimal point here is absent because I don't see it anywhere. So I have an absent decimal point, right? So if the decimal point is absent, into the number, this way. So from right to left. So this is kind of like the Atlantic Ocean goes into the US until you hit a number 1 through 9. So once you hit a number 1 through 9, then you stop and you just count. So now, this guy's absent. I'm going to go into this number until I hit a number 1 through 9. Oh, I hit 1. So this would be 1, 2, 3. So then this number contains 3 sig figs. Easy enough. But what if the decimal point is present? So I have a present decimal point here and here. So in this case, I'm going to go into the number this way. So from left to right. So again, this is like the Pacific Ocean goes into the US. And I'm going to go in until I hit a number 1 through 9 again, right? And then I'm going to count. And that's going to tell me how many sig figs. Well, here I automatically hit that 7. So that would be 1, 2, 3. So this number has 3 sig figs. Again, this is the guesstimated digit. So again, that guesstimated digit would be where my last sig fig is. So again, this one's present. I'm going to go in until I hit a number. Ooh, I hit that 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy has 4 sig figs. And that is how you count sig figs.